So I basically have a family, my wife Angela and three kids. Three kids are overseas. When I'm not at work, I'm relaxing at home. I love to watch sport. I enjoy nature and wildlife. And from a sporting point of view, if I do get the opportunity, besides golf, I love to mountain bike. Certainly I don't have a figure for mountain biking, so I'm more of a downhill champion than anything else. But generally I like to relax with friends and family. But essentially for me it's work first, play second, so that's really me. My golf game at the moment is struggling. It's in a phase, let's just say, of work in progress, and sort of, if you were using golfing parlance, it's ground under repair right now. So as a GUR, I'm off a 13 as a handicap. I've got a 13.5. I had the pleasure of playing here a couple of weeks back in a Bidvest Golf Day. To be truthful, I struggled a hell of a lot on the greens, so putting for me was a trick. But I love my golf, and I think being here now, hopefully I'll get an opportunity to at least get the clubs out a little bit more often, put it that way. Abu Dhabi was a wonderful experience. Was at the Abu Dhabi National, which is a very famous golf course. Abu Dhabi has 3 courses. Essentially the lifestyle was very, very unique, getting used to a golf course in the Middle East with a lot of competition, a lot of the standards. Technology played a big role. Interesting in the sense that they prefer fewer members, unlike in South Africa and unlike at Bryanston. They had fewer members and reliant more on corporate sort of golf days and a lot of the ancillary spends like food and beverage. So I enjoy being back home in South Africa. My family are, as I said, mostly in South Africa. My choice to come back was really driven by an opportunity to look at acquiring another couple of estates for a sheikh overseas. And when I saw the opportunity at Bryanston, I've recognised Bryanston and known Bryanston for a number of years. It's got a unique membership, it's got a unique setup, it's a top quality country club. I mean, effectively as a country club, it's got to be one of the top in the country, if not one of the best. And the opportunity arose, and I was really pleased that I was considered for the role. So coming back, I have an extensive hospitality background. For me, is a natural transition between a hotel and a golf club. I mean, you're looking after guests effectively, and Bryanston's, all the members really are effectively almost your most loyal guests, if you'd like to think of it. I think Bryanston offers members and participants a very wide selection of incredibly good quality facilities. The sporting codes are well covered, and I think the variety and choice that the members have is unique. I think the setting and the parkland type layout has afforded opportunities for, as you rightly say, trail running, walking. The bird life, what I've seen, and I love birding, it's quite prolific. I think clearly the lack of water has meant that certainly some of the bird life might not be as active on the waters, but certainly what I've seen around, it's been unique. So Bryanston, from a facilities point of view, offers its members an incredible array of offerings out there, and I think really people are fortunate to and I'm sure they do appreciate the offerings that Bryanston has. Bryanston prides itself on a lifestyle offering, and families are encouraged to participate and bring the kids. And if one looks at the broader offerings, I think the kids club opportunity, and I do think there's a gap in the sense that with a formal facility could be established. In terms of the younger families, it's really pleasing to see how many younger members there are. I think Bryanston enjoys a very younger membership base, if I'm honest with you, compared to some of the other clubs that I've been exposed to. And the families, it's wonderful to see. I mean, if one looks on the weekends, the Saturdays, Sundays, particularly well attended luncheons and functions. And I think there's a broader offering besides just the actual offerings on site. It's also the add-on activities that are frequently held, which encourage, as you're saying, families to come and participate. Across the generations that we've seen, I mean, besides some of the honorary life members, there's decades and generations later that, as you rightly point out, are now becoming members or are already members. And that's unique. I mean, that speaks volumes for a club like Bryanston, because clearly people want to remain as members. So the offering is obviously kept competitive, it's kept topical and relevant. So realistically, I mean, that for me is the strength that Bryanston presents to not only just other new or aspiring members. At the moment membership is closed, but realistically giving you as the management team a much broader audience to offer facilities and services to. So that's exciting. So, ultimately utilities and specifically water is going to be one of the most precious commodities, if not already. So the irrigation project is on track. It's certainly been a bit disruptive with some of the trenching, and again, I think it's just a matter of getting the first rains that the grow-in will happen. I think being on track, we're confident and optimistic that the program will run accordingly, and we'll have the new irrigation system, which in itself will add to the water efficiency. So as I've mentioned, the precious commodity of water, it's ensuring that the future of Bryanston is in good hands. My first impressions of the club are the incredible people and members that there are. Everybody has gone out of their way, both from a committee's point of view, members' point of view, and management and team, to make me feel welcome. I appreciate that, and I really thank everybody. It's been remarkable to see how friendly and interactive everyone is. People are willing to share. People are sort of very encouraging in terms of my role going forward. I thank Paul for what's busy with the handover at the moment. For me, it's an exciting time, and I think first impressions are very good, very positive, and I'm very encouraged, and I'm grateful that people have gone out of their way to make me feel welcome, and thank you.